Mercy back here again with another video. Now, yesterday's episode was based on, is it the victim's fault if they get raped? Is it the fault of the victim? Okay, and to be honest, I don't know why. Just some people are saying this shouldn't be a topic, this shouldn't be an issue, because there's a simple answer: no, it's never the fault of the victim. It's never ever the fault of the victim. But then, and I think everyone agreed with that except for, that's not Max, the guy with the bleach beard, and Ayo as well. The Somali girl also gave reasons why they think that yes, is not the victim's fault, but something should be their fault as well. But the thing is, yeah, what they're naming were things they call the myth of rape. The myth of rape. That's things that society believe that they see that that's the reason why people get raped, okay? And I'm going to go through them one by one and say why it's stupidity or why circumstances around it can defeat that myth, okay? The first myth is that you get raped by someone you don't know. That's wrong. As Raya said, most people that get raped by people they know, okay? Mom, dad, People think, in people's mind, the most natural kind of rape is that there's three girls going out, you know, and one goes home one way, other two go home another way, okay? And then while that one's going home by herself, okay, a man jumps out of the bush, oogly, and then takes her and rapes her. Yes, that happens, but that's a very minute amount of rape cases that are actually reported, because it's not really reported that much. But ones that are reported are usually done inside a family house, inside of a home, inside of some kind of shelter, inside of a place that people think that, yo, this is where I should feel safe. Now, another one, second one, people say it's their fault, or the second myth of rape is because of how they dress. Okay, you might say yes, how they dress. They dress in tight tops, they wear revealing things, okay? Now, that can make you look at them more, but that shouldn't make you touch them, okay? Look, you say it's because of the way they dress. How about little kids that get raped? A kid that is 10, 11, 12, that literally has nothing there, or 7, 6, 5, 4... So how they dress with Powerpuff Girls on their chest, they get raped. That's their fault, innit? Because with the Powerpuff Girls on their chest. Number two, in countries like India or Saudi Arabia, where rape is the highest, if I'm correct, okay, most of the women in their country, or I don't know if I'm being stereotypical, but most of the women in their country, they wear full veil burqa or full veil. They wear only this part is seen, only the eyes are seen. Everywhere else, they're fully covered. Everything is covered. Yet they still get raped. That makes you show that makes you see that rape is not the power, it's not the thing of sexual promiscuity. I want to have sex, yeah. It's more a thing of power. Okay, so they say that that's how she dresses. Now, I think that's another myths of rape are because she was drunk, she was this, she was that, okay. Now, one of the contribution factors they said, I think it was the guy with the beard that has the little bleach thing on it, okay. So, someone was stupid. Someone said that that's a birthmark. What an idiot. I can dye on your beard be a birthmark, okay. But he gave a scenario. If a girl's naked on your bed, she opens her leg, or she's naked on your bed, and she says you don't touch her, you can't. She said that if you're just naked on your bed and you rape her, then she had some contributing factors. But let me tell you something, okay? I don't know what kind of girl will do that. I don't know what runs in the mind of a girl that will actually go to a guy's bed, be completely naked, and just say, "Don't touch me," like. But let me tell you something, okay? The problem in society today is that the judges, because we live in a patriarchal world, and most judges are male, okay? Most judges, they question the victim more than the rapist himself, okay? And unfortunately, most judges believe in this thing called myth of rape, okay? So let's say that scenario happens, you're naked in the guy's bed, and then he raped you, okay? I don't want to be mean to anyone, but let me tell you, okay? If that goes to court, you will lose that case. They'll say, why was you in his house? Number one. Why was you upstairs? Number two. Why was you on his bed? Number three. Why was you completely naked? Number four. Why did you come to his house naked? Completely. They'll just give you so many points, especially if the rapist has a good lawyer. So many points that would literally put you down, okay? And it's bad that society believes in the myth of rape, but this is the society we live in today. We have to take like a few years of progression in terms of ideology to actually change the onus, or change the onus from the victim to the rapist. The rapist the onus needs to be on him. He needs to be asked the questions, but instead the questions asked to the victim, and that's what the issue is. This should have been some people said, "Oh, next topic is going to be is oxygen really that deep? Do we really need oxygen? Do we really need oxygen?" Our next debate will be, is next year really going to be 2018? Really? Basically saying that There was an obvious answer to the question. But most of them had a consensus that yes, that the most of the blame is on the rapist. But people are saying that how much blame is on the rapist. You can't. How can you blame someone for getting attacked? You get attacked. Why you getting away with the attacker? How can you blame the victim when you should not be blaming the victim, you should be blaming the attacker. Focus more on the attacker more than the victim. Yes, you can avoid it. Yes, there's easy ways you can avoid it. But still let your focus be on the attacker. And yes, I actually have known people that have been raped. And these girls, when they're raped, they were 7 years old. So all the things about the myth of rape is how you dress, how you act. You're 7 years old. How can you act sexy when you're 7 years old? You know what I mean? Like, how can you act in a way that will invite men when you're 7 years old? It's not about sexual pleasure. Sometimes it could be, but I think most of it is about power. I want to have power over you. And to me, looking at the point that, or along the lines of if a girl gets wet or she gets fantastic down there, that means that it wasn't rape. Fam, that's a serious point, because some girls, okay, and it's a wrong point by the way, but some girls, look, okay, there's been some cases of rape where a woman has actually had an orgasm while getting raped. She's actually had an orgasm, okay? And I said this in my video yesterday, that our body reacts to stuff without us knowing, okay? Without us saying, do this, do that, do that. Our body, we don't have full control of our body. If we're getting raped, we can't tell our vagina to shut down. Vagina, shut down, and it'll just be like a wall. We are now closed for like, it doesn't happen like that. It will always be open, okay? There's a 24/7 shop, 24/7 kind of thing, okay? And you can't tell your body. Our body reacts. If you sweat, if you get hot, you sweat. If you run a lot, your heart beats. If so many things that our body reacts to us about respiration, eating, digestion, we can't stop our body from our heart beating. You don't say heart beats now. Tukum, heart beats. Come on, quick, don't forget. Come on, heart, come on. It does it without us knowing. Okay, that's if a man getting a burner, morning wood, or a woman getting wet. Sometimes they can't control it. They can't, because their body reacts. Okay, sometimes the gooey stuff, okay, helps it hurt less, okay, because if it's just dry, then, oh god, that's peak, okay, then it's going to be friction, it will hurt him and her, but the lubrication is there to help it almost make it a smoother process. Our body reacts without us knowing. Your girl can get wet, she can still get raped. And about Lucas was saying when a girl got raped, when she got raped, and she liked it, okay, I don't think that was rape. I think she likes being dominated. That's a fetish of her. She likes being... Some girls like that as well. The hands tied, the legs tied, and the man just goes in on her. Some girls actually like that kind of domination, okay? And you know what, yeah? The way they're describing rape, or the way that the rape is described, okay? Many girls have been raped, you know? Without them knowing. When the guy comes over to study, okay? I said, oh, baby, let me put it in, man. He said, no, stop, man. Oh, come on, babe, man. Stop. No, look. Oh, come on, baby. Let me just put it in. That's a tip. Oh, that's the big one. Just a tip. Oh my god. Oh, let me put in, man. Let me put in. She's like, no, man, stop. And then you start to move her pants. She's like, stop, man, stop. She's like, come on, man. Just because your burner's doing dong. And then just a tip, man. Come on. So alright, just a tip then. And then he goes, okay, just a tip, yeah? Okay. Booga! Fam, most girls have been raped, you know. They don't know it, but most girls have been raped. Fam. Most girls have been raped. When you don't give consent, you don't want to do it, but then he continues to do it, and then you don't have it. That's rape, you know. So you've actually been raped. Not all rape is like, I'm gonna kill you, get down, get to the chopper. Not every rape is physical, aggressive. Some girls, which I said, silence is a no, fam. Silence is a no. I don't know how you be loving a girl or getting down with a girl and she's silent and you continue. What kind of mad guy are you? You're beating the girl, she's just bare silent, no pimp, no noise, bang, no nothing. Check yourself out. It's either your D game is weak or she's not happy with it, okay? And I think rape is one of the worst things you can... Yes, you can be a murderer, but let's say you see your daughter getting physically assaulted by another man and you kill that man. that murder's not gonna look too bad. Yes, it was Joe, yes, he get in trouble, but that murder case won't look too bad. You only murdered him because he was sexually assaulting your daughter, okay? But if in any kinds of rape, there's no rape that you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of different, and you have to do that kind of thing, or oh man, it's kind of hard. Rape is rape, okay? When it comes to murder, look, your wife was about to that guy's raping your wife. You got abducted, hit him, he banged her and he died. That's different, okay? But rape, there's no way you can say, well, you know, I kind of did it because she did this and he moved me and it was in the carnival, not in carnival, and her bum bum was out and her breast was out, so I had to do, no. But to be honest, the way society works, the blame will always be on the victim, especially because this society is patriarchal, and patriarchal loves, or patriarchy feeds on power, okay? As you see, many cases that many people have got free because the girl was drunk, because the girl slept with him before, that's a big one, because the girl slept with him before. That's a very big one. That where cases where rapists have got off, okay? So be careful. Don't yes. There should be, yes, it's never your fault, but be careful, because if you get raped and you want the guy to be prosecuted, if there's myths of rapes are there, which the judge will believe most of the time, because most judges are male, okay? If the myths of rape is there, most of the time he only get 3 or 4 years, or gets out in 2 years, or he won't even go to jail at all. So don't get double jeopardy where you suffer for getting raped and you have to relive that moment because you're explaining how he raped you, which can hurt you physically or mentally as well. And then because let's say he's had sex with you before or that, then they're going to use it as a mitigating factor or as a contributing factor. So please be careful out there. Anyway, let's be back here again with our video. I think I touched on everything. Everyone had a calm consensus in terms of the same viewpoint that no is no and kind of stuff. Except for people like the beard guy, and other people said that, you know, sometimes it could be the blame is not 100% on the rapist. That 10% can go to the victim, which I don't think is true. 100% is always the rapist that should be blamed. Peace, love, and yeah.